Hello everybody. Look what I found today, just sitting not too far away from my house. It's a Ford Crown Victoria LS sitting right next to my Lincoln Town Car, as you all know and love. And I have no idea what it's doing here, other than the fact that it's waiting for me to film it. With a D Elegance by ENG. It's the same company that I'm assuming made or maybe still does make a lot of these Vogue tops. But look at this. I mean, I'll get to the car in a second. Look, it's got giant rims inside. Look, they got them in the back, and they got them even on the driver's seat. So they're using this as a pseudo storage. And okay, so let me get into the front of it. This car is super interesting because it has, obviously it's a Crown Victoria, but it has bits and pieces from a lot of different cars. Obviously they're all Panther cars, but nonetheless. So this is a nice, interesting look. Actually, I think this is the first Crown Victoria LX that I've seen. I saw that cop car that was all beat up and destroyed, but anyway. So check this out. So the color of the car is tan. Here, let's see. Yep, it's tan with these wheel trim pieces. Okay, I used to have them on mine, but I took them off when I did the rust repairs. All right, so the main color, from what I can tell, is tan. The hood and this front treatment is silver, so that's a different car. Obviously, it came from a different, I don't know whether it came from a Crown Vic or a Marquis or something like that. It's especially noticeable on this side right here. Obviously, judging from the top that it's brown, okay, I'm assuming that the original color, the most of the car is tan. It's got these rims, which I think they were from a Mercury Grand Marquis of that era. I could be wrong, but they look like a Grand Marquis rims to me. It had some side pieces that fell off. Obviously, this piece right here, I don't know what car it's from, but it's probably from a Grand Marquis, if I had to guess, too. Because look, it's a different trim, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, oh, look at these rims. But it is nice to see. So these cars, they still exist. Visitors dog parking pass. So it's some sort of a dog-loving person, obviously. Okay. Interesting that they took this now I'm calling it Grand Marquis. Interesting that they took this Crown Victoria and they turned it into more of a Grand Marquis than a Crown Vic at this point. The back is actually fine. It's got some scratches and cracks and stuff, and it's got the exhaust hanging off. See, it should be like that. It shouldn't show like it's about to fall off. It's actually got expired registration. I'm filming this at the end of August, but yet it already expired in June. Yeah. So, would you look at that? Actually, the top is in excellent shape. It's not falling off. There's no glue that's showing through. I got my car running because, like I said, I was just passing by. But, see, it's got the keypad. Aftermarket stereo. It's got cloth seats. And just your standard, Crown Vic / Grand Marquis stuff. But, man, what a find. What a find. Let me get back here so I can kind of capture both of them together. And we're going to do a little sweep to, got to do a shameless plug of my car. Why not? So, my interior, of course, as I filmed plenty of times before. Love that wood steering wheel, of course. So, obviously, whoever is the owner of this car is using it for storage. Okay, I can respect that. I don't know if I would stick a rim in my driver's seat, but, whatever. It's their car, not mine. Also, look at this. Maybe the hood latch got stuck at some point and they had to cut away a little piece so they could get to it. Also, you can kind of see it, so it's an interesting transition. The side lights, they are nice and clear. The headlights are probably original, so at some point they must have had to replace those turn signals. And I don't think it has the cornering lights like the town cars do. I think that's an actual turn signal. Correct me if I'm wrong. But on my car, you know, the turn signal is the upper portion, is actually it's in the headlight, and then that white thing, that's the actual turn. Sorry, it illuminates when you take a turn signal. All right, well, there you go. There you have it. These Panther cars still exist in my neighborhood. Obviously, mine is in a little bit better shape, but this one is not bad at all. It's got, I guess because it's an LX, it's got the chromey bit. Usually it's blacked out on all the cop cars. Just can't get over the fact that there's rims sticking out from there. All right, so that was a look. All right, just as I was leaving, I found this. So how could I not stop and film this beauty right here? Check this out. And I should have done this sooner. Check it out. What is this? Is this a Seville? See, I don't know these things well enough to know right off the bat. It's a Cadillac. Port injection 4.9. Okay, something happened with this tail light. No, it's a Sedan Deville. My bad. I should know these things. I really should. But it's okay. Just happy to find them. I'm sure you guys can correct me if I'm doing something wrong here. But yeah, it's too bad they backed into something right there. Looks like looks like the light is not even damaged. It just got pushed in, so it could potentially be repaired if this owner would be interested in it. The right side is a little bit damaged. All right, so it's an older DeVille. It's probably from the early 90s, I'm guessing. It's got some sort of a lock to prevent it from rolling, so I don't know if it's having brake issues or transmission issues. So I love this. So it's the gold trim. Gotta love that. Okay, they have shade in there. Nice. I'm sorry, this thing is reflecting. In case you're wondering. I love the older style with a push button handle. I think this is one of the last cars that actually would illuminate stuff, like right here, like when you have a turn signal. I think that's what these are for. I've seen them on a few other car reviews. Nice. Super nice. Yeah, I love that. Just the way it looks. Like, it doesn't have to look fancy. Look, it's a freaking block, for God's sakes. Yeah, alright. Sorry, I think I just pissed off a neighbor who had to go around me because I'm like stopped in the middle. The interior, there's nothing really I mean, I can't really see it, so I'll be posting some pictures. But yeah, looks like I got some tools and some parts down there. So, and also nice top. Got some crap, but it's in excellent shape. Look at this. Wow. Okay, well, this one is locked, unlike that Ford. Yeah. Okay, guys. Well, there you have it. We got town car, Cadillac. Got Ford Crown Victoria, all in half of a square mile. All right. Enjoy. Have a good one. See you next time.